think we should look at contracts if they're unconscionable.
From serving justice on the bench to serving food on the family table, you may recognize Diocese of Brooklyn native Judge Patricia DiMango on the reality court show Hot Bench. But now Judge DiMango is going to entertain you from more than just the TV set. From the kitchen to the courtroom, Serving Justice to Pasta is her new cookbook out now that gives you simple and inexpensive ways to make some delicious home-cooked meals. And I love this. I could always have some new ideas. Judge DiMango, nice to have you here.
Thank you, Christine. Wonderful to be here. I appreciate it.
So tell me, what made you decide to write this book?
COVID.
COVID, okay.
COVID.
Yeah.
What happened was I was kind of isolated at home, and I was looking forward to making my dinners. And they suggested from the show that we kind of put this out on our Facebook page and all, and it got very good reception. So I decided, you know what? Part of why I am where I am in my life is because my family really did right by me.
Right.
You know, they really did. So I wanted to pay homage to them, and that book is to pay homage to my mom and my grandmother, who were both born in Italy, and kind of gave me what I needed to go from the kitchen to the courtroom.
I love it. So tell me a little bit about your Catholic upbringing and, you know, dinners with the family, you know, being around the table and food. You know, tell me how that made you the person.
Well, I know your last name's Persichetti, so I know you kind of get where I'm going to be going with this. You know, we would, after, of course, we received communion, confirmation, going to the local parishes, and then we would always go to church on Sunday morning. And we'd go, my parents, and when we got a little older, it was just my sister and I, and maybe my cousins. And from where all our different parishes were, we would all go to my grandmother's home and meet there. And we were, I don't know, on occasion 20 to 30 people in these little small apartments in Bensonhurst. And my cousins were 13 first cousins. Wow. And we were like brothers and sisters. So we'd go from church, we'd go all meet there. Grandma would always have an antipasta.
Of course.
And some espresso. And did you ever have the Manhattan Special soda? Because it was a big thing. And I didn't really drink it, but they used to love it in the house.
I don't think so. I'm going to have to ask my family about that.
I think it's like a coffee or
something.
something.
They were withholding,
I think so. I think so. You're a deprived child. I want you to discuss that with them.
So I want to ask you quickly, Thanksgiving is around the corner. What are you cooking? What are you bringing for Thanksgiving? And is it in the book?
Lasagna is the first thing we usually make.
Course.
Oddly enough, you can't have the quiz. You know what? My sister's children, I don't have any children, but my niece and nephew, they want to have lasagna.
Yeah.
They want to have pasta. They don't want to just sit down and have a turkey.
Right, you have to have pasta before you eat everything else.
So the lasagna, which you know, I love it. And you know, for lasagna is like the queen of all the pastas.
Of course.
It takes forever. And although now, you know, with the sheets of
pre-made,
much
easier.
It gets a little easier.
So, quick question about lasagna and making your sauce. Is it sauce or is it gravy, as I say, gravy?
You know what? I think this is a bit of a debate.
Yes,
that the Italians will still have at every dinner. I think sauce is the broad category. So you make marinara sauce.
Right.
You would never make
Just
marinara
tomatoes.
gravy.
Right.
But when you put your meat, your sausage, your meatballs, your braciole, the ribs, when you do that, it's then that it becomes gravy. And if you notice, if you put the two sauces next to each other, the gravy will have a more brownish hue to it because it's taking
the meat.
Yes.
Yes. See,
all right.
Maybe
Two smart
that's
women.
my argument.
That's it.
Maybe I should have gone into law. I
think you would have prevailed in that argument, at least with me.
Yes. Well, Judge Patricia DiMango, from the kitchen to the courtroom, thank you so much for joining us, and I can't wait to read all the recipes.
Thank you so much, Christine. Nice to see you.
Be sure to pick up From the Kitchen to the Courtroom, Doing Justice to Pasta by Judge Patricia DiMango, available now on Amazon, and a portion of the sales will go to St. Jude's Hospital. Thank you for watching Currents News on YouTube. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and then click on the bell. You'll get updates about all of our newest content. And if you see something you like, click the like button and then share it with a friend. I'm Christine Persichetti, and we are putting your faith in the news.